So that was back in 2019 when Mauricio Pochettino's Tottenham scored 3 second-half goals to reach the Champions League final. And this morning, the Sun's Charlie Wyatt is reporting that Pochettino could make a stunning return to Tottenham. He writes, Spurs chairman Daniel Levy is trying to persuade their ex-boss to leave Paris Saint-Germain, and that Pochettino is seriously considering a switch back to the club, as he's already he's suggesting unhappy in Paris and would love a second chance at Tottenham. He was sacked by Spurs in November 2019 after 5 years at the club before taking over at PSG just in January this term. Darren, then, is this realistic? Can he really come back as soon as this coming season?
Listen, I was quite surprised I didn't hear reports in terms of PSG looking to replace him, because when you don't win the French league at PSG with the players that they've got, you'd have to say something seriously wrong there. Mm-hmm. But for Spurs supporters, getting him back, they'd absolutely love it. I mean, he did a fantastic job at Tottenham, got to the end of that kind of cycle, and just when you needed maybe Daniel Levy to put his hand in his pocket and reinvest in the squad, and they go again, he obviously fired him. Things went bad. They hired Jose Mourinho. But again, it's that manager situation. If he's not enjoying his time at PSG, his next job, he wants to go somewhere he's going to be loved, and the Spurs fans absolutely love him. They still speak about him now. They said that they'd love to have him back. So I guess there's an opportunity for him maybe to potentially come back.
It's funny, Dan, I just think it would be a good fit. And I'm not always a fan, mate, of people returning to clubs. I've got to tell you, I'm not always a fan of it. But Spurs are going through a period, dear me, and it's going to continue for, I think, the next 18 months, 2 years. Yeah. At this moment in time, we're sitting with no manager. They could lose Harry Kane. If they lose Harry Kane, they'll lose Son. I think they need to have a look at the back four. Midfield's not right. I mean, you're talking about, as I say, I would never use the word, I wouldn't say turmoil, but you're looking at a club that has got some work ahead of it.
Yes.
Do you know what as well, Ali? If ever Daniel Levy wanted to kind of appease the fans and get them back on side, that would be a way to do it in terms of getting him back.
Yeah, definitely.
The only problem, though, is if you remember when Mauricio Pochettino, in that season before he left, he was saying he needed more money, he needed to rebuild, he needed reinforcements. That didn't come. So you wonder, yes, of course, he'll have that conversation with Daniel Levy. They'll talk about what money could be available should he decide to leave PSG, let's say. But they're not going to give him a bag full of cash, are they? Suddenly, all of a sudden, and it's going to be a massive rebuild job there.
It is a massive rebuild job, but as I said, for Pochettino as well, I mean, it is disappointing. I think he won the French Cup, but to not win that league, I think that's what separates him from the absolute best of the best in terms of world management. Because I've heard some people talk about him being an elite manager in the same levels as Klopp and Guardiola, but that's a job that you've got to win that French league. But to go back to Spurs and get a job there and start this whole rebuild, it does make sense.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.